Have you ever wondered how diplomats from around the world communicate effectively during United Nations meetings, despite speaking different languages? The answer lies in the UN's sophisticated real-time translation system, which ensures that every delegate can understand and be understood, regardless of the language they speak. This seamless communication is made possible by a team of skilled interpreters who work tirelessly behind the scenes. This article delves into the fascinating world of UN interpreters, exploring the intricacies of their work and the technology that supports them. The UN's official languages. The UN operates with 6 official languages: Arabic, British English, French, Mandarin Chinese, Russian, and Spanish. This multilingual approach ensures that any spoken or written communication in the General Assembly or Security Council is available in these languages. While English and French are the primary working languages of the UN's executive branch, all 6 languages are used in peace talks and other crucial communications. Interpreting in real time. Every seat in the General Assembly and Security Council is equipped with an earpiece and a set of buttons that allow delegates to select their preferred language. The voices they hear through these earpieces come from interpreters who work in soundproof booths located within the same room. Each booth is labeled with its designated language, and industry standards ensure that the environment inside the booths is conducive to the interpreter's work. Interpreters at the UN are native speakers of the language they interpret into, as it requires a high level of language mastery to convey someone else's thoughts accurately. For instance, a French interpreter will either be a native French speaker or someone who has received extensive education in French. This ensures that the interpretation is as accurate and fluent as possible. The role of relay systems. In cases where a language is not directly covered by an interpreter, the UN employs a relay system. For example, if a speech is given in Arabic and there are no Arabic-Spanish interpreters available, the speech will first be interpreted into English by an Arabic-English interpreter. Then, an English-Spanish interpreter will take over, ensuring that Spanish-speaking delegates can understand the speech. This system often necessitates the presence of multiple interpreters in a booth, especially for languages like Arabic and Chinese. Interpreters' skills and preparation. Interpreting in real time is a demanding job that requires a combination of preparation, skill, and instinct. Interpreters receive advance information about the meetings they will cover, including the subject matter, niche jargon, and copies of speeches. They must also be familiar with various regional accents and maintain an optimal delay between the speaker's words and their interpretation to ensure accuracy. Interpreters must also match the speaker's tone and anticipate the end of sentences to keep pace. This requires exceptional listening and processing skills, as they cannot ask speakers to slow down or repeat themselves. Research has shown that interpretation engages multiple parts of the brain, including those involved in language processing and movement coordination. Challenges and rewards. The demanding nature of the job means that staff interpreters only cover 7 or 8 meetings per week, each lasting about 3 hours. During these meetings, they swap with another interpreter every 20-30 minutes to prevent mental fatigue and errors. Despite the challenges, being a UN interpreter is a prestigious and rewarding career. The UN employs around 120 full-time interpreters, and the competition for these positions is fierce, with exams offered only every 3 years. The cost of interpretation. Interpreting at the UN is an expensive endeavor. In 1984-1985, the UN spent $78 million on interpretation services, equivalent to over $235 million today. However, this investment is crucial for ensuring effective communication and diplomacy. Freelance interpreters, who are called upon when there are not enough staff interpreters available, can earn up to $666 per day. The future of UN interpretation. The UN's commitment to multilingualism and effective communication continues to drive innovation in interpretation services. As technology advances, the UN is likely to explore new ways to enhance its translation systems and support its interpreters. For now, the dedicated interpreters remain an essential part of the UN's mission, ensuring that delegates can communicate and collaborate effectively.